Hello, I'd like to welcome you to this somatic session to help regulate your nervous system and help to get your energy flowing a little bit more freely. So let's begin in a child pose. So inviting you to just gently rest in a kneeling position, taking buttocks to heels and forehead to the floor. So taking a few moments there just to ease out your lower back. You might feel a good stretch there. And just gently beginning to breathe a little bit deeper into your belly, into your back ribs and your side ribs. Allowing your brain to relax and just taking a moment to enjoy this rest. Taking an extended moment to take care of yourself and your body. May like to gently shift the weight from side to side. So wriggling your hips from side to side. And then I'll invite you to walk your hands over to the left side so you can feel a stretch through the side of the torso, the side ribs. Let's walk the hands over to the other side. And let's come back to center. So we'll come up onto hands and knees. You've got the hands shoulder width apart, the knees hip width apart. You're going to round the back and dip the spine. Inhale. And exhale to round your back. Inhale. Exhale. And keep going. A few more times. Just really enjoying the feeling of your spine. Flexing, extending. Might be some cracking and crunching as the joints open up. Good. So let's do one more. And then we're going to start to circle the hips. Circling the pelvis. Good. Let's change the circle direction. Okay, good. And then come back to center, back to stillness. So we're going to take the left leg out to the side. So just lining up the big toe with the front of your knee, front of your thigh. And then we'll take the left arm up and back. So opening up the chest and the shoulder. Just taking the arm back as far as it will go comfortably. One more breath, stretch the fingers. And release. And let's do the other side. So we'll take the foot, check the big toes in line with the front of the knee, pressing into the left hand and the right arm up and back now. And maybe there's a difference you can notice for yourself. It feels a little bit tighter, stiffer, or more or less the same, or a little bit more open. Good, we're going to come back to center and take a moment to sit back onto your heels. So it might be that you're not so comfortable in kneeling and you may prefer to sit cross-legged, which is fine. Otherwise, just seated in this, what we call hero's pose. And we'll take the arms up on the in-breath and release the arms down, exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more. And the last one, fingers are going to interlace, push out through the heels of the hands and lift your spine up as you root down into your sit bones. Tuck the lower ribs into the spine and gently draw the arms back. And deep breath in and exhale, release the arms down. So we're going to stand on the knees now. We're going to take the thumbs into the lower back onto the sacrum. We're going to tuck the toes under and shift the weight forwards so the hips move forwards, sacrum forwards. And you can either keep your hands here resting, supporting your lower back, or releasing the hands to the heels. And broadening across the collarbones, opening up the chest. Keeping the buttocks firm and keeping the back of the neck long. Good. Bring your thumbs back to your sacrum. Let's come back onto all fours. And I'll invite you into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your knees. Let your head drop down. And gently glide forwards into a plank. And come back to down dog. Into plank. Into down dog. And into plank. Holding plank. Push out through the heels. Firm your thighs. Firming the abdominal wall. Building strength into the arms, shoulders and wrists. Feel free to rest at any time. And take your knees down and drop back into child pose. And then we'll all do that. So knees down, sinking back, buttocks to heels, resting the forehead. And let's come back into downward facing dog. So elongate your spine. And then walk your feet to your hands. So we've got the feet hip width apart. We'll start by grabbing hold of the elbows. Can gently swing around the shins in a crescent moon. Come back to center, release the hands, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up and away from the back. And feel free to bend your knees here. And change the interlace of the fingers, stretch the arms away. And then slowly bend the knees, lift your chin, lift your chest. We'll come up to stand. And let's take a moment to rest the hands on the waist. We've got the feet hip width apart. We're going to start with some hip circles here. Changing the circle direction. Okay, good. And then let your arms hang loosely. Going to sweep the arms up, inhale. And exhale, sweep down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Maybe with the mouth open. Ha. Ha. Ha, 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 ha. Last one. Ha. We're going to stay down in a deep squat if that's possible, if that's comfortable for you. So with the knees wide, and let your hands walk forwards and let your head drop down. And sink the weight back into the heels. Let's take another couple of breaths here. And then slowly just resting down onto your bottom. We'll join the soles of the feet together, holding the toes, the outside edges of the feet. And let's gently flap the butterfly wings here. Releasing inner groins, bringing more circulation of blood around the legs and pelvis. Let's hold still. Going to lift up through the spine, holding the toes and gently curling the spine forwards, bending the spine, chin to chest. Releasing lower, middle, upper back. Then uncurl, inhale, come back to center. We'll take the legs out wide to the side and just feel that you're comfortable here. So you might need cushions under the backs of your knees. You're going to come again into a forward fold. So either resting on your hands or resting on your elbows, or a little bend in the elbows. Drop your shoulders down away from the ears. Exhaling belly to spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And let's come back to center. Bringing the legs out in front. And coming into a forward fold again. So hands walking down the side of the legs. Feel free to bend your knees. Releasing the whole back body. If your legs are straight or straightish, you can gently release down through the backs of the knees. I'm going to take another 3 breaths. Okay. Last round of breath. And slowly coming up into sitting, making yourself comfortable. Now, if you'd rather lie down, that's another option. Otherwise, we'll finish in the seated position with some meditation. But if you're really tired and you have the time and space, then feel free to lay yourself down. You might like a cushion under the backs of your knees, maybe something covering the eyes. So turning the gaze inwards and allowing yourself to relax. If you're in sitting, just gently stretching up from base to crown, drawing the shoulder blades onto the back ribs, and just following initially the naturally arising breath, the gentle, subtle ebb and flow, rise and fall. Inviting you to bring awareness down into your heart center. And almost without effort, just breathing in a little bit deeper into the center of your chest. Keep the breath very soft and gentle. Waking up unconditional love for yourself, for your body, for your life. Really celebrating yourself, all that you are, for all that you share and give. I love and accept myself as I am. I love and accept my body as it is. I love and accept my mind as it is. I love and accept all of my emotions. I give thanks for all the experiences and events that have made me who I am today. I give thanks to everyone and to everything that supports and sustains my life here. I give thanks for all future blessings and opportunities yet to arrive. So feel free to continue your rest or your meditation. I'll leave you to enjoy some quiet moments by yourself, with yourself. Thank you for your practice today.